Ermias Asghedom. The world knew him as Nipsey Hussle. But to truly understand his story, you've got to know where it began. He was born on August 15, 1985 in Crenshaw, South Los Angeles, a neighborhood known more for its sirens than its opportunities. He came from deep poverty, lights getting cut off, roaches in the kitchen, sometimes no food on the table. He once said, "We had no money, but we had dreams." Even back then, he was different, smart, curious, always questioning things. While others were caught up in the moment, Nipsey was thinking long-term. By 11, he was already hustling, selling burned CDs, socks, and t-shirts on the corner, just to help the family eat. But even that came with resistance. He would get kicked out of the same shopping plaza over and over. Security guards didn't want him loitering. Years later, in the ultimate full-circle move, he bought that entire property. He didn't just survive the system, he reversed it. By his teens, he got involved with the Rollin' 60s Crips, but he wasn't built to stay in the streets. He had a vision bigger than his block. He started making music, building his own studio brick by brick, and no label, no help. He knew the game: own everything or get owned. At one point, he was even offered the chance to play Snoop Dogg in a major biopic, but he turned it down. He said, "If I do that, I'll always be in Snoop's shadow. I need to stand on my own." Nipsey wasn't trying to be the next anybody. He was focused on being the first Nipsey Hussle. His older brother, Black Sam, was his backbone, the man Nip called his cheat code. Sam handled the business, the structure, the planning, allowing Nip to move like an entrepreneur, not just an artist. In 2005, he dropped his first mixtape, Slauson Boy Vol. 1, raw, real, and fearless. He wasn't rapping for fame. He was rapping for purpose. Through his Bullets Ain't Got No Name series, Nip built a cult following. The streets listened, not just because of the bars, but because of the message. Ownership, equity, discipline, Nipsey said. "I'm not in this for chains. I'm in this for change." But his journey wasn't smooth. He had a public conflict with Big U, once a mentor and major figure in his neighborhood. The fallout led to a diss track, "You Don't Got a Clue," and eventually a real-world altercation. Still, Nipsey never let beef derail the mission. His focus was on building legacy, not drama. In 2013, he made history by selling his mixtape Crenshaw for $100 each. Everyone called him crazy. But Nipsey said he was inspired by a story of a man who sold a $100 cheeseburger. Not for taste, but for the story. Even Obama came to try it. Nip thought, if he can sell belief, so can I. Jay-Z bought 100 copies. That moment shifted the culture. Nipsey proved you didn't need a label. You needed a plan. He used that money to open the Marathon clothing store, right in that plaza he once got kicked out of. He hired people from his neighborhood, bought nearby properties, built tech spaces for underprivileged kids, and spread a new mindset: invest in your own and teach others to do the same. His 2018 album Victory Lap was a celebration of everything he stood for: independence, grit, and long-term wealth. He wasn't trying to fit in. He was trying to build what hadn't been built yet. He said, "I'm not a rapper. I'm a mogul in training." But on March 31, 2019, Nipsey Hussle was tragically shot and killed outside his store, while helping a man who had just been released from prison. He was giving him free clothes, shoes, and essentials from the building Nipsey created to support homeless people and ex-convicts. He was killed by someone from his own set, a man he once called a brother, the very block he worked to uplift, and took him. He was just 33 years old. The world didn't just lose an artist. It lost a leader, a teacher, a blueprint. But Ermias Asghedom did what few ever do. He turned pain into power, poverty into purpose. And though he's gone, the marathon continues.
Long-winded, running through this life like it was mine. Never settling, but setting every goal high. 1,000 burpees on the path to my own destruction or success. But what is a mistake without the lesson? See, the best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail. They say every man is defined by his reaction to any given situation. Well, who would you want to define you? Someone else?